I got all sorts of nonsense flying around in my head, this and that. Can't work it out. Some people, well, at least one or two anyway, have made mention of that I'm a genius. And I don't know if they still consider me as a genius. I doubt it. You know, at first impressions of another person, you know, you can only base your opinion of someone on what you observe, and that opinion changes. So an opinion's not a truth. It's just a decision you come up with, based on what you know, or based on what you've observed. Then I've got other people who say I'm a bloody idiot, based on their prejudices usually. Like a bloody idiot would be a person who goes to the creek and leaves rubbish behind because they're grub, or who breaks beer bottles, or who destroys the creek in a way that nature wasn't meant to do it like that. Anyway, but I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius's arsehole, but I try to do things, and usually I just make a mess of it. Flimsy, everything, all my ideas are flimsy. Anyway, look, there's a thing called a power head, right? What I've been trying to do with this trommel and sluice and this and that, I'm trying to do everything in one. I mean, whose toolkit just a hammer? People who can't do things, and I'm trying to do things with just a hammer. You need the appropriate tool to get the job done efficiently and appropriately and quickly and this and that. So what I'm going to do in future, have a dedicated clean-up sluice. I ran my cons from last outing through my normal sluice, and I caught it worked. It done extremely well. So I don't know why I need to make a dedicated sluice when mine does well, but I just want to. And I've got this. This is called a. Is there a picture? No picture. Okay. Anyway, this is the bottom part, the sluice part of a gold hog piglet. It's the gold hog piglet high banker, and what I've got here as a mat is your normal Bunnings V-rib, and it's secured by a peg. Who knows my tapes? I've removed every second rib from the V-rib. Hang on, have I? Yeah, every second rib I've removed it. And that allows larger pieces of gold to be captured. But the issue was I could never get a power head working. I always get this kind of thing. I get a little square box, and I cut a slot in there, and I place that. Actually, this is on the 10-inch river sluice, but you know, I'd put that in the sluice, in the 10-inch, and then have this pumping water up here. Who knows my pipes? That's my pipe, and that will go in there, and then that would fill up like a dam, and water. I tried to get a nice smooth curtain of water coming out this slot. Anyway, that was a nonsense. Then, not then, but and another method. A pot plant, square pot plant kind of a thing. I tried this pot plant thing. So again, this was for the 10-inch. Doesn't fit in here, but in the 10-inch sluice, that water would go in there, make a dam, and I got holes in there. I got a slot and 3/8-inch holes drilled through there, and the water was supposed to go there and make a nice curtain. And then I tried pouring the dirt, the material in there, and this and that. Two bins, and other stupid nonsense. Because in the early days, I didn't have any money. When I say I didn't have any, I was living off my bank account, and it was depleting, and I couldn't rationally spend it on bloody buying shit, because if I run out of money, that means I need to get money from somewhere, and I've been on the dole many times in my life, and it's not fun filling out a form, writing jobs down that you went to that you didn't get when these jobs just simply didn't exist. So you had to make up shit, and then if you make up shit, you maybe get caught, and then you're in trouble. Anyway, now, so I can't make a header. I don't know how to make it. And I was watching one man's tape, right? He said, a header. And I've been watching these tapes for quite a while, this bloke. I didn't know he builds stuff, or maybe I did, I don't know. But I found his tapes quite watchable from my experience. Like, I couldn't quite work out whether he was pretending to be something that he's not, or I didn't know what he was about. But now I do. I don't find him cocky or anything like that. He's just a person who goes about his business and does what he does. And which right now it's putting up film clips, well edited, put together, interesting, and all that sort of stuff. I'll put a link. It's in in the description there. I'll put a link to the channel of the tape, what I actually wanted to share with everyone, because he made a header box. How he made it? He gets this piece of the link's there. Follow it, please, people. Who likes to watch YouTube and doesn't know about this man? It's called JM Prospecting. The man's name is James, and he's very tall. I don't know what that means. I think that means, it doesn't mean anything. He's just, I don't know why I mentioned it. Anyway, what he done? He gets a piece of this. Was it 65mm? I think he said it was. You get a length of it. I've got bits and pieces here and there. And what he done? He cut an amount that'll fit in your sluice, like a bit of a tight fit, like a comfortable fit. And then the tapes. They go and watch his tape. Go and watch his tape now, and then come back. So, who's not going to go watch his tape? I'm not going to tell you no more. I copied exactly from him. But in my case, instead of putting two discs here on the end, I thought, why are they there? If this is only going to go in this sluice, I only need to make it a tight fit, because the walls of the sluice block the water from going out the sides. Also, I changed his wonderful design for my purpose. Instead of having the slot coming out here, which I could do. Actually, I haven't even tried it that way. I actually got my slot pointing that way, because mine is a sealed end there, and I can slam the water that way. So that I have that there, and then my thing comes up here, and that plugs in there. Actually, I put this here. Is that in? Must be. Hey, I'll tell you a joke. This fat lady, right? She's having sex with a fat man, and they're having sex, right? The man's on top, and at the end of the at the end of the sex, right? She goes to him. Wait, I gotta muck it up. Wait a minute. She goes after the sex. She goes, "Oh, this is funny." To me, it's funny anyway. The lady goes to the man. "Thanks for the tip." To me, it's funny anyway. Anyway, that's that. So that goes there. Pump. I've got this bugger running at. I got this thing here. I believe it's. I cut it up to be 8 degrees. So what I do, if it's an 8 degree angle, I put that there. Put my bubble float, whatever they call that, spirit bubble level, and it should read 8 degrees. I just verify. I push things around this and that, so maybe no, it's level. When that's level on there, that means it's 8 degrees, which is a starting point. What I've done here, I had half a bucket of black sand laying around, or close to half a bucket of this 5 litre bucket. So, and then I put all my seeded gold in there, stir it up, this and that, bits of rocks. It's not gravel from the creek, it's more like cons. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it later. Damn, this tape's long. I finish up now. I put that, and I'm going to feed it, and see how the gold gets caught. Why I like this is you can see the gold. You can see what's going on. Whereas with my sluice that works well, I can't see what's going on under there. So this is just something to try. Who doesn't want to watch about this shit? Don't watch anymore. Just switch off and say, "Oh fuck it, I wasted all that time watching this shit." Who does want to watch? I'll be back with more nonsense. Over. I'm just gonna. This is how good this header works for me. I got the 1100 pump running it flat out. 3.4 amps. So, anyway, so I'm not wasting any water. It's round and round, and I'll be feeding it. I'll bring this here. I'll be just placing a fully loaded eating spoon, dribble it a little bit, and a piece of gold straight away right there. Another piece there. And four more pieces there. What's happening? The golds are turning up. Another one there, another one there. What's happening? There's another one there. They're just turning up. But now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this fully loaded eating spoon over the top of that gold. Didn't really move. Oh shit, there's gold everywhere. What's going on? Did I mix this? Shouldn't be that much at the top. I mix it up. There we go. I think I must have had all the gold at the top. I can't see any gold down there. Here is the couple there. Slap it in. Oh, there's Mr. Pac-Man. I call it Pac-Man because it looks like a Pac-Man. Nom 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 nom. And there's a ball bearing there, shotgun pellet right down there. How that got caught, I don't know. I know why, because I moved every second rib. So there's gold up to there. It's good to be able to see the gold, like with that, my sluice what catches gold, but I can't see what's going on. This is more fun. Gold everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this whole bucket and then we'll have a look what we caught and where it got caught. Here a lot of black sand filling up all the cells. Not totally full. Anyway, look, just feeding's boring. I'll be back with after I've finished feeding. Over. Okay, so that's that huge bucket of cons run. I'm just gonna catch some overflow. Still a little bit of black sand clearing from the mat. Not much. Not much. That's enough. Turn that off. Now, yeah, plenty gold here, along there, and down here. A big piece there, visible, down there, all the way down to here, here. It's getting all the way down here. At least to there. It's got down 3/4 of the way down my sluice. That's telling me, I'm thinking gold got away. That's telling me gold got away. But again, as always, the very first 6 to 8 inches got massive amounts of gold. This is quite a large piece, got down to about 10 inches or so. There's a shotgun pellet caught there. A couple of bits of lead up there as well. But the efficiency of a sluice is not by how much gold you caught, but how much got away. So what I'm gonna do a clean up. I'll keep this camera running. We'll pull this mat out. Oh shit, heaps of black sand got under me mat. Fucking hate when that happens. Fuck it. Hate that. And there's how much material got caught in that mat. That's only how much the mat can hold. Look, I'm not quite sure what's to be learnt from cleaning this up. Damn, that's a lot of gold in there. Let me pan it. Backwash it. Jesus, this is bloody heavy black sand, man. Having trouble backwashing it for some reason. There's just too much gold in there. I've got too much water, maybe. Yeah. Look, I'm bored. I'm backwashing this. Anyway, look, I seeded it with heaps of gold, and there's heaps of gold in there. I'm gonna catch all this shit that went under the mat. I want to see what the heck's this all about. There we go. Get all that out. I wonder if any gold got under. Probably heaps. Not heaps, but some. That's what got under the mat and down the sides and this and that. That's why I prefer gluing my mat down. But in this case, it's awkward. If you've got a 3 foot long sluice, then you got to lift the whole sluice up and hold it and balance it into a bucket or into a pan and this and that. Excuse. But yeah, anyway. It's hard to stop them on such a thin mat as V-rib. It's very hard for it to stop material getting under. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. what I'm going to do next is to put this mat back in there, and the peg, and I'm going to get all this material, put it all back in the bucket again and run it another time. I won't show doing that, but I might come back with a report as to showing how much gold escaped the first run through, if any. It should have got lost some. Anyway, that's that. So header box, people, make yourself a header box, a piece of bloody 65mm. You should be able to find that, just if you know where, if you walk in the right place. Or just people throw it in the street or on the side of the road, this and that. Too easy. James from JM Prospecting. He made a tape, one of his tapes, right? He's telling his life story. He's uncomfortable. He's not uncomfortable with people, but I didn't pay much attention. But he said something like, I think he said something like he gets flustered. The words come out wrong. Or, I don't know why did he make that tape. He's a gentleman and a scholar. He has no reason to be, from what I've seen, to be apologising for how he is. He's a wonderful person. I never met him, eh? He might be a real cunt, like a lot of people I know. People are like that. There's a thing called selfishness, and that's what causes people to be real proper pricks, because they take advantage of gullible people. Anyway, I'll be sorting that out, and I might come back for a report. But JM Prospecting header box. He should get a painting made on that. No, he shouldn't. He likes to share. In fact, he even shares his spots. He digs and shows where he digs and this and that. We should share, We're all on this planet together. We should share, but we're frightened that if we share, then there'll be none left for us. Leave it. Too early in the morning for that sort of stuff. I don't know where I was pointing. In the middle of stupid Matt. I'll be back later. Over. So I've just run the tailings through again, and here's what's happened. Hardly any gold up here for some reason. There is a piece there, piece way down here, a good sized piece, and that's all I can see. 2 pieces. So I'll get this mat out again. Maybe another piece there. 3 good sized pieces. Let's take this to the panning station. Definitely 2. Probably 3. Okay, and there's the amount we caught. The mat at this angle and at this water speed can only hold a certain amount of material, and this is the amount of material it can hold. Look, I'm going to tip that out. So it doesn't annoy me. And then we backwash. And then I go and tip this out. Why I keep walking over here to do the backwash is the panning station is next to my back door's fence. I don't want the back door bloke to hear me so much that what the fuck's this cunt doing early in the morning. Look, it's starting to get a bit silly now. Maybe I've got too much water. Look, 1, 2. There's it. Oh shit, look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 absolutely infinitesimal small pieces of shit, and also I do in the shade. 1, 2, easy visible. You'd be happy finding those in the creek, and then some nonsense going on there, and it's in the sun. 1, 2, and that. So that's what's got away on this long length of rubber matting, and a huge bucket of cons. I'm going to clean out all the shit that got underneath. I don't like this shit getting underneath. It's extra work now. And I can lift this up a little bit. Extra work means I've got to clean it and collect it and then pan it or put it aside, or maybe I can just throw it away. On the creek, I mean. I was thinking about taking this set up to the creek next time. Nothing got under. As there wouldn't, because there wasn't much gold in there. I caught it all. That's a hell of a long tape to advertise JM prospecting, patent pending header box design. Even an idiot like me could make it. So get out there, people. Start making shit. Stop spending all your money on stuff like this. Some people haven't even got enough money to buy food. So they reckon. I don't know. I bought a not bad vehicle, and 6 months later, all that money I spent, the government gave me back like pension. Get on the pension if you can. Stop wasting money anyway. So that's that. This whole tape was a nonsense, except for JM Prospecting. He's not a nonsense. Give him your support by subscribing to his channel, because he would like that. But he only wants good people turning up. If you're a cunt, don't go there. Go somewhere else. Go to I don't know, wherever cunts go to watch shit. So this is the gold sluice fiddler with yet another nonsense tape. Who doesn't know me, my tapes and that? This is pretty much the sort of shit that I show all the time. So if you didn't like it, don't come back. It's not going to change. I thought I might change it, but it's not. So what you see is what you get with me. So gold sluice fiddler, over and out.